On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Chuckle.
A soft, partly suppressed laugh, an act of laughing quietly. Verb, to laugh quietly or softly, often in a suppressed or restrained way.
Examples:
chuckle at my cat's silly antics. Stifled chuckle. I couldn't help but let out a little chuckle when I saw the silly photo my friend had sent me.
Profoundly.
To a great or complete degree, deeply.
Examples:
profoundly insightful. Sleep profoundly. The novel affected her profoundly, causing her to question her beliefs and values.
Impair.
To damage something or make it weaker or worse.
Examples:
impair my health. Impair insulin sensitivity. The accident made his vision impaired.
Squeak.
To make a high-pitched, short, sharp noise, to speak or say something in a high-pitched, weak, or timid voice.
Examples:
squeak out a few words. My squeak. The door squeaked when I opened it.
Improvisation.
The act of making something up on the spot or creating or performing something without preparation.
Examples:
improvisation on stage. Jazz improvisation. He created a beautiful piece of music using only improvisation.
Inexhaustible.
Incapable of being used up or worn out, boundless or limitless in quantity, energy, or endurance.
Examples:
inexhaustible optimism. Inexhaustible curiosity. Solar power is an example of an inexhaustible source of energy.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Fascinate.
To attract and hold the attention of someone deeply and irresistibly.
Examples:
fascinate the public. Fascinate the young. The magic tricks fascinated the children.
Stoop.
To bend forward and downward from the waist, often to pick something up or gain a better view, to lower oneself morally or socially.
Examples:
stoop forward in the chair. Stoop to conquer. I had to stoop down to pick up the coin that had rolled under the couch.
Hydrant.
A pipe with a valve and spout, usually located on streets and used for drawing water, especially for firefighting purposes.
Examples:
hydrant valve. Fire hydrant. The residents reported a leaky hydrant in their community, prompting the city to dispatch a maintenance crew.
Slouch.
To stand, sit, or walk in a lazy, drooping way, often with the shoulders hanging forward and the head bent forward.
Examples:
Slouch along the street. Slouch down in a chair. After hearing the results, he slouched against a wall.
Aristocratic.
Relating to or characteristic of the aristocracy, equals the most powerful class of society, noble or aristocratic in manner or appearance.
Examples:
Aristocratic titles. Aristocratic government. The aristocratic family had a long history of wealth and privilege.
Pass.
No longer fashionable or current, outdated, considered to be old-fashioned or out of date.
Examples:
Passé entertainment. Passé trend. Bell-bottom jeans, once considered passé fashion, have made a surprising comeback in recent years.
Unbroken.
Continuous and not interrupted, of promises or contracts, not violated or disregarded.
Examples:
An unbroken horse. Unbroken chain. He enjoyed the unbroken quiet of the afternoon at the villa.
Anthem.
A rousing or uplifting song identified with a particular group, body, or cause.
Examples:
A national anthem. Anthem singer. The anthem of the country was played during the ceremony.
Craze.
An enthusiasm for a particular activity, object, or idea that appears suddenly and achieves widespread but short-lived popularity, a fad.
Examples:
Craze for speculation. Fitness craze. We experienced a craze for electric vehicles as interest in green tech grew.
Ballad.
A narrative or lyrical poem that tells a story, often with a simple, repetitive structure and a musical quality, a song in this style.
Examples:
Traditional ballad. Irish ballad. The singer's ballad brought the audience to tears.
Distill.
To purify or refine, to extract the essential elements.
Examples:
Distill a liquid. Distill information. She decided to distill her thoughts into a more manageable list.
Condense.
To reduce the volume or size of something, often by removing water or other liquid, to make something shorter, more concise, or more concentrated.
Examples:
Condense the text. Condense water vapor. I need to condense all of my notes into a manageable summary for my presentation.
Lovingly.
In a manner showing deep affection or care, with fondness and warmth, in a way that expresses or suggests love.
Examples:
Lovingly crafted. Lovingly prepared. She looked at him lovingly and knew he was the one for her.
Unflinching.
Not showing any fear or hesitation, steadfast or resolute.
Examples:
Unflinching in battle. Unflinching determination. The firefighter showed unflinching bravery in the face of danger.
Concerto.
A composition for one or more solo instruments and an orchestra, typically in 3 movements.
Examples:
Piano concerto. Violin concerto. A renowned symphony orchestra performed the piano concerto.
Symphony.
A long musical composition in Western classical music for orchestra, usually with 3 or 4 main parts called movements.
Examples:
A symphony orchestra. A beautiful symphony. The frequent performances of the symphony prove its popularity.
Evocative.
Tending to evoke or bring something to mind.
Examples:
Evocative memories. Evocative language. The music was evocative of a bygone era.
Puzzled.
Confused or uncertain because you do not understand something.
Examples:
Puzzled expression. Puzzled by the question. She was puzzled by the strange behavior of her cat.
Annoy.
To make someone angry, anxious, or irritating slightly.
Examples:
Annoy at the time. Annoy everyone else. Her constant chatter was starting to annoy the neighbors.
Inherit.
To receive money, property, or a title from someone after they have died.
Examples:
Inherit estate. Inherit ancestral property. After his death, his sons inherited his business.
Notate.
To write or mark down musical notes or symbols on a sheet of music or a musical manuscript, to make a written record or notation of something.
Examples:
Notate a transcription. Notate a poem. As a musician, you must notate your compositions accurately for others to read and understand.
Inscribe.
To write or carve something on a surface, especially as a formal or permanent record.
Examples:
Inscribe a message. Inscribe in her mind clearly. The artist inscribed a beautiful design on the surface of the vase.
Squiggle.
A curly or wavy line or mark, especially one that is irregular or difficult to follow. Verb, to draw or write something in a wavy or irregular manner, often with a series of small curves or loops.
Examples:
squiggle line, wavy squiggle. My signature always has a little squiggle at the end.
Pinpoint.
To locate or identify the exact position in space or time of something.
Examples:
pinpoint the problem, pinpoint signs of manipulation. This radar quickly pinpoints the position of the enemy.
Prioritize.
To assign a higher level of importance to something compared to other things.
Examples:
prioritize tasks, prioritize people over cars. The organization prioritized the needs of the community in its decision-making.
Intricate.
Having many different parts and small details that all work together.
Examples:
intricate details, intricate lacework. The politician managed to deal with that intricate issue.
Instinct.
An inborn behavioral pattern that is often responsive to specific stimuli, an innate feeling that causes you to act or believe that something is true.
Examples:
instinct for self-preservation, aggressive instinct. When faced with a dangerous situation, his initial instinct was to flee.
Polyphony.
Music consisting of two or more independent melodies or voices sounding together.
Examples:
a beautiful polyphony, the polyphony of the music. The composer wrote a complex polyphony for the orchestra, featuring multiple layers of sound.
Geocentric.
Referring to a belief or model that places the Earth as the center or focal point, especially in a system of planetary motions.
Examples:
geocentric perspective, geocentric theory. The geocentric model of the universe was widely accepted in ancient times.
Intellect.
The ability to think logically and comprehend information, especially at an advanced level.
Examples:
enrich my intellect, human intellect. Your intellect is capable of distinguishing among similar objects.
Serenity.
The state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled, a feeling of tranquility or peacefulness.
Examples:
fall into serenity, serenity prayer. Meditation and yoga are great ways to achieve serenity and peace of mind.
Baleful.
Harmful or threatening, carrying a menacing or evil intent, filled with misery or sorrow.
Examples:
baleful prediction, baleful consequences. His baleful gaze sent shivers down my spine.
Avarice.
An excessive or insatiable desire for wealth or material gain, greediness.
Examples:
unbridled avarice. His avarice knew no bounds. His avarice for money led him to make unethical decisions in business.
Turbulence.
A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty, often accompanied by violent or disruptive activity or behavior, such as air turbulence during a flight.
Examples:
financial turbulence, emotional turbulence. The ride on the roller coaster was full of dips and turns, creating a feeling of turbulence.
Triad.
A group of three people or things, a group of three musical notes played in one chord.
Examples:
a triad of nuclear forces. Major triad. The three friends formed a tight-knit triad, always supporting and helping each other.
Ambivalent.
Having mixed or conflicting feelings or attitudes towards something or someone, uncertainty or indecision about what course of action to take.
Examples:
ambivalent feelings. Ambivalent attitude. I feel ambivalent about attending the party since I don't know anyone there.
Virtuoso.
A person highly skilled in music, art, or some other pursuit.
Examples:
versatile virtuoso. A virtuoso on the guitar. He was a virtuoso pianist and played with incredible skill and precision.
Sonata.
A piece of music for solo instruments, typically a piano or violin.
Examples:
play a sonata. Third sonata. He's been practicing a new sonata for weeks.
Exacting.
Demanding and requiring great precision, attention to detail, or effort, characterized by meticulousness or strict standards.
Examples:
exacting standards. Exacting teacher. The software engineer's exacting tests caught a potentially disastrous bug before it could cause any real harm.
Nationalist.
Relating to or supporting a political ideology that emphasizes a strong sense of national identity and devotion to one's own country.
Examples:
nationalist sentiment. Nationalist revolt. The nationalist rally attracted thousands of supporters.
Sensual.
Relating to or consisting in the gratification of the senses or the indulgence of physical pleasure.
Examples:
sensual appeal. Speak in a sensual tone. The room was filled with the sensual aroma of incense and flowers.
Miraculous.
Very effective or lucky, or completely unexpected.
Examples:
a miraculous encounter. Go through a miraculous change. He made a miraculous recovery.
Impersonal.
Lacking personal warmth or feeling, not influenced by personal feelings or individual characteristics, relating to an object or concept rather than a specific person.
Examples:
Impersonal communication, impersonal treatment. The high-rise office building had an impersonal atmosphere, making it feel corporate and uninviting.
Spearhead.
To lead or initiate an effort or campaign.
Examples:
Spearhead campaign, spearhead movement. The CEO decided to spearhead the new project to ensure its success.
Blacksmith.
A smith who forges and shapes iron with a hammer and anvil.
Examples:
Blacksmith welding, blacksmith shop. The blacksmith shaped a horseshoe on his anvil.
Synthesizer.
An electronic musical instrument that generates audio signals and is used to create a wide range of sounds, from imitations of traditional instruments to entirely new sounds.
Examples:
Synthesizer bass, music synthesizer. The electronic synthesizer created a range of unique sounds for the music.
Impenetrable.
Not able to be passed through, entered, or understood.
Examples:
Impenetrable fortress. Through an impenetrable fog. The jungle was so dense and impenetrable that it was almost impossible to find a way through.
Instinctive.
Relating to or based on instinct, done without conscious thought, as if from an inner compulsion or natural tendency.
Examples:
Instinctive reaction, instinctive behavior. It was instinctive for the mother to protect her child from harm.
Awash.
Flooded or overflowing with water, typically suddenly or unexpectedly, abundant or prevalent to the extent of being overwhelming or excessive.
Examples:
Awash with cash, awash in debt. The beach was awash with seaweed after the storm.
Stern.
Serious, unyielding, or strict in manner or attitude.
Examples:
Stern warning, a stern look. The student's antics did not amuse the stern teacher.
Slough.
To shed or cast off a dead layer of skin, tissue, or surface, to discard or get rid of something unwanted or unnecessary. Noun, marshy areas or wetlands.
Examples:
Slew off his responsibilities. Salt marsh slough. Exfoliating treatments help to slough off dead skin, revealing a fresher complexion underneath.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Backstory.
The history and events that occur before the main events of a story, or the history and details of a person or thing that are not widely known.
Examples.
The backstory about this sweet moment. Backstory plot. The backstory of the main character added depth to the story.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples.
A writ of summons. Issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Ramble.
To walk, travel or talk in a seemingly random or aimless manner, often digressing from topic to topic without any clear purpose or direction.
Examples.
Ramble down the road. Ramble through the woods. I like to ramble through the park, exploring its hidden paths and natural beauty.
Amuse.
To entertain or divert the mind, to make someone laugh.
Examples.
Amuse a baby with a rattle. Amuse guests. He amused himself by playing video games during his free time.